My name is Steve Salee, and I'm the Executive Director here at the Southeast Service Cooperative in Rochester. A few things I want to bring to your attention is we held our first open house this past August. We had a fantastic turnout, so I wanted to thank all of you that were able to attend that. That is definitely something that we will do again next year. I heard a lot of comments on how people really had no idea how many services the co-op had to offer, so it was just great to connect with them and introduce some of our vendors and things like that. I especially want to thank ISG for sponsoring the food that day. It was just a great event, a great day, and I hope if you didn't join us this year, you'll be able to next year. We do have our tax and levy workshop scheduled now, and that's going to be on September 22nd from 9:30 to 11:30. I also wanted to let you know, for local government people, we are going to be planning some different events this year to try to provide some professional development and learning opportunities. So there will be more information coming out, but we're really going to be focused on that this year. We did a couple of them last year that were, I would say, very successful. So if you have topics that you would like us to touch on or ideas, I would certainly be open to hearing those because we will be planning those this fall. I also want to encourage you to check out our website. We do have a lot of information on there, so please take the time to check that out. Thank you, and I hope you have a great start to the school year for those of you in schools.
Hello, I am Claudia Tarini from Project Momentum. I wanted to remind all of you of the fabulous resources we have in our library. Resources for educators, for teachers, for school administrators. You can just go to our website, click on the ones you like, download, customize them, and they're perfect and ready to go for your classroom or district.
I'm Katie Hartman with Student Programs. The 15th Annual Young Authors, Young Artists Conference will take place October 23rd. This is for students in grades 6 through 8. They get to attend 4 sessions from professionals in their field. Some examples of sessions are paper beads, pottery, comics, printmaking, junk journals, needlework, and writing sessions. Check out the website for more information. Hope to see you there.
Hi, Sarah Ness here from Career Connected Learning, here to tell you about 2 events coming up that are going to be here before you know it. The first is Manufacturing Month Tours. Be sure to connect with Mike if you want to get your school involved. We have lots of great employers willing to take kids and show them what they do. Also, let's connect you with Jamie Schwickerath for Discover Healthcare that's coming up. Planning will begin probably in December with the event taking place in January. It's going to be here before we know it. Connect with her on that. For any other upcoming events, please check out the Career Connected Learning catalog or visit futureforward.org to see the events calendar.
Hello, my name is Vic Dreyer and I am the new Regional STEM Specialist at the Southeast Service Cooperative. I'm super excited to be in this role, and I bring over 20 years of experience from STEM and career and technical education to the role. In this role, I will be doing lots of different things related to multiple organizations that are really going to be the cross-section of STEM, both in Southeast Minnesota and in the state. To do that, I will be working directly with our regional STEM ecosystem, STEM Forward, and leading some of the great work, as well as building upon the great history of STEM that they've done for the many years here in the region. In addition to that, I will also be working directly and supporting the work of SciMath Men, our statewide STEM education advocacy group. And in addition to that, in collaboration with the Minnesota STEM ecosystem and the work that's going on there to really support STEM education across the state, both with educational programs and workforce development programs. My local connections and supporting with districts across Southeast Minnesota will be supporting districts with STEM learning, their STEM planning, as well as collaborating on different grant opportunities and supporting many of the programs through STEM Forward as well. With those pieces, super excited to share about the STEM learning library that we have in place for STEM Forward members. If your district or your school's not a member of STEM Forward, I'm happy to help you with that process and joining our network to be able to tap into this great new resource and program that we have for our schools and the member districts. In that library, we have virtual VR headsets, as well as we have the solar suitcases that go along with the We Share Solar curriculum and asynchronous PD for our teachers. with those pieces to upskill and bring those resources to your classrooms and integrate them into the lessons that you're teaching. In addition to that, we also have several micro CPUs to introduce the hardware side of computer technology and to give your students a look inside not only the devices that they're using at school, but how these different types of devices live inside of the mobile devices that are part of their everyday world. Super excited about all three of those resources, and we also will continue to build out this library and make additions as we have different donations and secure different grant funding to connect with the things that you'd like to see in that lending library as well. Love to connect with you if you have any questions about the work or any of the things that I could help out in your district. My email is below, as well as my phone number. Please use either, and I look forward to connecting and learning a little bit more about what you're doing with STEM here in Southeast Minnesota.